Nice. Emily's trying to make her way to the seat where we record this, but she's like out of it today. We're recording 2 episodes, and she's just like putting full effort into it, you know? Did you want to try to start opening this one?
Good morning.
This is the Awkward Couple Show. I'm Sean.
I'm Emily.
And
thank you so much.
What are we talking about today?
We are going to revisit online dating today.
Why are we revisiting it? Like, what did we talk about last time?
Last time we talked about just kind of like starting out and we gave our suggestions and
like how to like set up a profile, like what to if you're trying to like talk to a girl, like what you should pick out to like say like start an interesting conversation. That would be like, hey
man,
or like some stupid like pickup line.
Want to see my nads? Like, don't do that. No, but today we're gonna just kind of talk about give maybe some our experiences or
because we like
more suggestions.
Like we said last episode on online dating, we met online. Yes. We met online on a dating app called Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish.
FarmersOnly.com.
Not a sponsor again. Plenty of Fish is not a sponsor, but we did meet on a online dating site. If you want to
sponsor us, that's totally cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Success story. So,
yeah.
So we're not experts on dating or anything.
Yes, we are.
I think we got really lucky.
Yeah.
And I think that's like one of the things you got to like go into when you go into online dating. There's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. And I think eventually we're going to have an episode of, like, all the fails of online dating. I'm going to bring my uncle on.
That's what I keep telling my mom, is that you have to, like, go in with this mindset of it's going to be a win and a lose. You know, like, you have to know there's going to, as much good as there is, there's going to be that much bad.
Yeah.
If not
online dating is a very volatile place.
You have to be, I think I said this last time, you have to be really smart. Like,
yeah.
You can't take it to... I mean, you gotta take it a little lightly and have fun, but you also got to be serious.
Yeah, and I think we'll talk more about, like, kind of like the fails and stuff of online dating, like on a later episode. Because I do want to bring my uncle on, because he has a lot of experience in, like, the negative sides of online dating.
Yeah.
But right now, we're going to try to tell you how to, like... So, last time we left off, it was like, you said hi to the girl, you start talking to her, or you said hi to the guy, and they start talking. Usually the guy is approaching the girl. Yeah. But if, like, you guys start talking, like, what to do from there? So, what is your advice from where do you go from, like, starting to talk on things to, like, getting someone's number and eventually meeting them? Like, how do you, like, progress through that?
I think before then, though, like, if you've been, like... If you're talking to somebody maybe for like a couple of days or a little while, and then communication just kind of starts fading off, I think that's already a
red flag. Because like
red flag, yeah, you should.
That means they're already losing interest.
Yeah,
like it's only been like 2 days on text. And
if you have to like always start conversation or like repeat texts and stuff, not to me. I don't.
Yeah. And someone that, like, one thing that you said to me that you liked that I did, I didn't wait until, like, the nighttime to text you.
Yeah.
I texted you all throughout the day. Like, when we were, not texted, but, like, on the app or whatever.
Right.
I was messaging you all the time.
Like, don't hit me up after 10, and that's the only time you would talk to me.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, my eyes burn.
Your eyes burn? Why did your eyes burn?
Sidetrack.
Emily's eyes burn. But anyway, like, so, like, you want, because, like, you want to be interested in the person, too. So if you're not, like, able to carry on a conversation and, like, continue to, build those conversations and stuff, what are you going to do when you actually, like, meet each other? You're just going to stare at each other? And I think we actually, like, we text a lot.
We did. We didn't even talk on the phone until we met.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a weird thing that we did.
But maybe we shouldn't have done that. Sean, because I kind of just had to like beg him to talk on the phone.
What do you?
Because even when we started dating,
what do you mean?
Because I would be like, "Well, you could call more," and you were like, Oh, yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah. I guess I was like that.
You were just kind of like a dork about it.
What?
What?
It's all coming out now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like, but I did text you a lot. Like,
You did.
I kept up the conversation. We talked about like what kind of music we liked and stuff like that, and all of our interests. And I felt like I already knew you even before I met you.
Yeah.
Like,
I did talk to a guy one time though. Oh my god, he was so weird. He messaged me, and his picture was like him in the military. So I was like, okay, maybe. But I have a personal bias against like military anyway. Like just from my own personal experiences, like I'm automatically just kind of snubbing because I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, so I saw the picture and I was like, I don't know. He just kind of like scrawny looking and just, I don't know. Like I just already got this weird vibe. And he was adamant about talking, and like he was like, let's go see a movie, or but he wanted me to come to his house. He was like, you can come to my house and watch a movie. And I was like, bro, I'm not stupid. I can read between the lines, and that is not happening in a million years.
don't, like, please, the first time you meet someone, don't ask them to go back to your house and go watch Netflix. That is the stupidest thing.
That is the stupidest trap.
Go out to a dinner with a neutral site.
Yeah, in
where
public.
both of you feel like you're safe, you know.
But anyway, so we did wind up meeting out in public. He actually, like, he lived like 30 minutes away, so he met me in town. But he was so weird. Like, just conversation was hard. And then he tried to kiss me.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he just might be,
weird.
like, he might just know what he's doing. That's why we're having this show.
But then it was like,
so what would you tell him to make him less weird?
I would tell him to not be so adamant about meeting someone so fast, because like I said, we didn't
get to know each other first.
We didn't talk that much, so when we met, like
you're not going on the dating unless it's like Tinder or something. You're not going like, hey, let's meet tomorrow. Like the first time you message someone. If you want like a real relationship.
If you'd let me finish my story.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, the moment's kind of passed now. But anyway, so we met and we had lunch, and then we went kind of just like walking around downtown, and things started coming out about him that I didn't know. He was like, I have a kid, and he was like way older than I thought, and it was so uncomfortable. Now I've lost my own train of thought. Oh, he was just weird. I'm sorry.
But see, like, but what I'm saying is like,
yeah,
like what could he have done to make him seem less weird? He could have
not been so pushy.
Okay.
He was really pushy about like meeting and stuff.
Okay.
And then like when we met, like that lunch date, he was like, this is going really well. I can really see us like see this going. And I was like, what, Sam? Like, what? And I remember specifically, like, he said something like that, and I was like, well, I really just want to, like, date around. I'm not, and he was just like, oh, okay. And he immediately wrote me off, like, to my face. He was like, he wasn't like...
He's like, you're dead to me.
No, he wasn't rude about it, but he was like, okay, well, that's fine. We just won't, he was like, because I want to, like, commit.
And this is something you can learn if you talk to somebody.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Don't jump to trying to start a relationship. Like, just kind of try to build it without meeting each other first.
You have to find that happy medium when you're talking to someone about... Like, you have to set... I think it's good when you are talking to someone, because you don't want to... I'm sorry. You don't want to talk to somebody, because I did talk to like one guy. I really liked him, like talking to him and stuff like that, like texting and everything. But he never asked to like meet up or anything. And I even asked him, I was like, well, so maybe we could, like meet and see how this goes in person or whatever. And he was like, yeah. And I didn't know, but again, after weeks of talking to this guy, I found out he wouldn't ask me out because he moved back home, and lived with his parents and stuff. And he was like 30.
Oh.
So, and I was like, okay, well. And then he just disappeared for a while. So I just was like, I moved on. And then he popped back up one day, texted me, and I was like, swerve. But my point to that, before I almost got lost on a rabbit trail, was like, I think you should give yourself maybe like at the most a couple of weeks to talk to someone, and if they don't initiate.
Do you remember how long we talked before we met? It was 2 weeks, I think.
It was a couple of weeks.
And it was a few days before I even asked for your number to text you.
Yeah.
Because we were just talking on the app for a long time.
But see, you did ask.
I did.
But if you talk to somebody and they don't ever ask to meet you, or they just, only talk to you at night or something I wouldn't waste my time. Like, if you don't want to, like, actually, even if we don't, like, have this wonderful connection, but just to go out and, like, have dinner and stuff,
But don't do it too fast.
Yeah. Because I did go out to dinner with this one guy.
When is the best time? Like, when is the right time to start asking people if, like, when is enough time that you're talking and stuff and you know enough about each other? And
I would say maybe after, like, a week or two.
Okay.
At the most. I guess it just depends on the people and how comfortable you feel, So.
Okay. So what are we trying to say here with our
I don't know.
advice?
I think I just got to talking.
It's all right.
Lost my train of thought.
With your bad examples, we'll go into more of those in our next episode. But I think we got the most. Like,
I would just say
you want to like build the foundation before you like jump into anything. If you want to be really like a serious relationship.
Yeah, or just I don't want to pressure you into anything. Oh, God. I'm actually not good at giving advice. Because if it ruins your life.
You just go out off of your own stories. It's okay. I'm here to try to reel you in. All right, get back on track, babe.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about online dating advice.
Oh, right.
All right, I think that's going to be enough for us. So I think the basics are like, don't rush into anything, or don't like try to rush too fast into anything, and like get to know somebody, get to know if they have kids or live at home and they're 30.
Yeah.
Get to know those little details before you like jump into anything.
God, that was so weird. And the kid was like 8, and I was like,
jeez.
I was like, bro, I gotta go. Oh, so bad.
I thank you for joining us, though. If you learned something, that's fun. If you had some laughs, that's fine too.
He's gonna hear this probably and then be like,
"It's okay, no one listens to the show."
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, see you guys.